The Berlin Conference from Division to Destiny, Reclaiming Africa's Narrative. Ever felt like history books only tell half the story? Let's rewrite the narrative, turning a moment of division into a powerful catalyst for African growth, unity, and progress. Most Africans often see the Berlin Conference of 1884-85 as the ultimate act of colonial aggression. European powers carved up Africa without African representation. This event dramatically reshaped the continent's political, social, and economic landscape. It's crucial to understand this history, not to dwell on the past, but to learn from it. As the saying goes, if you don't know where you are coming from, you most certainly won't know where you are going. Let's use this knowledge to build a better future. The immediate cause of the Berlin Conference was the scramble for Africa. European powers were fiercely competing for African territories. This competition created tension and the need for rules. Otto von Bismarck, the German chancellor, organized the conference. He aimed to regulate the partition of Africa among European states. His goal was to avoid conflict between European powers. Representatives from 14 countries attended the conference. These included Austria-Hungary, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Great Britain, Italy, the Netherlands, Portugal, Russia, Spain, Sweden, Norway, the Ottoman Empire, and the United States. Noticeably absent, any African nations. The conference began on November 15, 1884. It was held at the Reich Chancellery in Berlin, Germany. This marked the formal beginning of the process of dividing Africa. The primary motive was to create a structured framework for European colonization. The conference sought to regulate trade and territorial claims. This minimized conflict and established guidelines for annexation. The late 19th century in Europe was characterized by rapid industrialization. This increased the demand for raw materials and new markets. Imperial nationalism fueled the desire for colonies. African societies before European colonization were diverse and complex. Many communities maintained stable political and social systems. However, the arrival of European colonizers disrupted these systems. Long before European intervention, African societies engaged in robust trade networks. Major commodities included gold, salt, ivory, and textiles. These goods were traded across vast regions. European knowledge of Africa was relatively limited at the time of the conference. While coastal regions were explored, the interior remained largely unknown. Explorers like Henry Morton Stanley began to reveal Africa's geography. Despite their limited knowledge, European powers were eager to exploit Africa's resources. This highlights the importance of Africans controlling their own narrative and resources today. There are several lessons to learn from this pivotal moment in Africa's history. Although the Berlin Conference may remind us of the challenges Africa has faced, it should also be seen as a testament to the resilience and strength of the African people. We must learn from this history and use it to empower ourselves. We can reclaim our narrative by focusing on unity, innovation, and self-determination. By building strong economies, promoting education, and fostering collaboration, we can create a brighter future for Africa. Now more than ever is the time to transform the legacy of division into a foundation for unity by building bridges among ourselves globally across borders and cultures. We can use the same idea of the Berlin Conference meetings of 1884-85 to create a continent where every African has the opportunity to thrive. The future of Africa is in our hands. We have the power to shape our destiny. Let's work together to build a continent that is prosperous, peaceful, and proud. The Berlin Conference was a moment of profound injustice, but it does not define us. It's time to turn the page and write a new chapter in African history. A chapter filled with hope, opportunity, and empowerment. Here's your call to action. Share this video, spread awareness, and inspire others to learn about African history. Engage in dialogue. Discuss the lessons of the Berlin Conference with your friends, family, and community. Support African businesses. Invest in local entrepreneurs and contribute to economic growth. Get involved in your community, participate in civic engagement, and advocate for positive change. Educate yourself. Continue learning about African history and culture. Together, we can build a brighter future for Africa. Let's turn division into destiny. Let's reclaim our narrative and create a continent where every African can thrive. If you enjoy watching more content and videos like this, subscribe, share, like, follow, and turn on your notification buttons for newer, insightful episodes about the nations of Africa. See you on the next one.